You know, as much as I don't like using power armor,
I'll shoot. Pretty simple arrangement.
I managed to trick out a set of I found a power armor frame. Well, I bought one. I managed to trick it out with the Tesla armor. So how about we make it a little more efficient then? Or not, because I don't have anything. Nope, never mind. But this will make me less squishy at least. What I'll do is I'll put the armor aside when I confront the Mechanist. Now, hopefully I don't insta-die because I'm in power armor this time.
Time to end this. That takes care of that.
You showed up just in the nick of time.
I was glad to help out.
I can't argue with you.
Sadly, some of our crops got destroyed, but we can fix them up. Ain't a big deal. Oh, we lost someone. Ordinary settlers, unfortunately, are not essential. But the name settlers are.
May as well take what we can. They won't be needing those items any longer.
Like, cause that person had a, oh, never mind. I guess they're not essential anymore. That's a shame. Okay. Let's be a little bit smarter and use some power armor this time. Maybe we won't die as quickly. Also, I got some new equipment today. Unfortunately, my computer does not have USB-C ports and I don't have enough adapters. So, gotta order some and wait. Pretty soon I'll just be able to press a button right in front of me. Oh well. I'm going to exit the power armor before the confrontation, and then as soon as the confrontation begins, I'll get back in it. Because at this point, with how quickly I died last time, I'm not going to take any chances.
That's it.
I wouldn't be using the silver...
Access to a vacuum modification. I could make this place shine.
I wouldn't... I'm only using the Silver Shroud outfit for a bit of unique dialogue. What does that even set off? Is it a turret?
Scan this.
I gave her the Mr. Handy thruster because she's prone to getting her legs destroyed, and then she becomes a liability.
Incoming robot detected. Opening security doors.
Yes, and there's a spot of tea for that as well.
No biosigns detected. Proceed.
I needed the fiber optics anyway, so this works perfectly.
Hey,
How may I be of
wait
service?
there. Hey,
No problem.
So she doesn't set them off accidentally. Then after we're done with the nonsense with the Mechanist, we're going to go do a couple of the faction quests, because there's something in it for us. Particularly, we're going to help out the Brotherhood, and we're going to help out the Railroad. Alright. That takes care of that.
hey,
I'll get
come
it
on.
done.
The scourge of the Commonwealth.
Shut up.
Did you hear that? Found them, sir. I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
This will also help out in getting some extra stuff.
Here.
Carrying extra junk. I will give you a tip, though. If you come to the darkened area that's overlooking someplace, don't take anything from it. There's no point. You'll see why later. After we proceed more on that broken novice. A pin on a novice lock.
Got it.
What am I, 4? Didn't even get a chance.
Don't
Robot repair kits are a dime a dozen, so I might as well use them. Oop, wrong button. Well, right button, I just didn't hold it long enough.
Lead engineer, Thomas Harkin. So far, we're tracking on schedule for the latest RoboBrain milestone. Dr. Asante has assured me that the active time between memory wipes has been greatly increased. Hopefully, that will hold true in our latest live testing. The senior engineers also informed me that their latest assembly line adjustments have been completed early. I can only hope that means due diligence was still paid, and we're not going to be looking at a total system breakdown again. Other than that, I'm still worried about the test subjects. Right now, we've got more than enough to meet our demand. But it's not like these things grow on trees.
Ain't that the truth? Especially back then, robotics were not exactly a thing before the Great War. They were all right, but they weren't quite up to speed yet. Range on that thing truly is awful. Also, if any of the robots that attack you have an Assaultron head, you need to kill it as quickly as you can. If they end up firing the laser, just duck and cover. Why am I not using more grenades? I even have these pulse grenades just for this DLC. But as the Mechanist has proven, while robots don't grow on trees, to the Mechanists they do. A lightning gun. Ooh.
Find anything useful? Get him, sir! Good riddance. My apologies. I think I've lost them. Turn it down.
Couldn't even get a shot off. But that's a good thing. That means that she's doing her job very well, too. Gotta be careful with those tank bots, because essentially they're essentially sentry bots. So whenever you defeat them, they self-destruct. So take some cover. I think this is one of the areas where we deal with Assaultrons and Sentry bots the most. There is another... I think there's another DLC where there's a lot of them. Fusion cores. Finding lots of fusion cores. Not that I'm complaining. Also, off screen, we bought the big boy. the unique Fat Man launcher that fires 2 shots. Yeah, when you come into these areas, just ignore anything you see. Just keep moving on.
Open this.
After that door opens, I'm going to save. Alright. Moving on. This is close to where I died last time, so
Nice.
making some pretty good progress.
The Commonwealth is right to fear people like you.
Shut up.
Picking up something. No more hiding for you.
Yeah, that is what killed me last time. Some gas in the air, going to back up. Clear it out. Alright, so this just has logs in it. Now, the reason why I don't read all the logs is because I don't want this to be any longer. I don't want this game to be any longer than it is.
Not much of a threat after all.
And then 2, if you want to know what some terminals say or anything like that, give a shout out to Oxhorn on YouTube, because he's extremely thorough with everything involving Fallout. If that were what I was normally doing, I'd be doing it, but I'm not. So I'll just point him out because he's one of the best to do it. Dealt with that thing before it saw us, fortunately. So. Yeah, if you fully upgrade a laser musket, it is worth it. I recommend you give it a shot. No pun intended. It becomes a very deadly sniper rifle.
I wonder what the inventor of the bobby pin would think of its new primary use in the Commonwealth.
Oh, come on. I wish there was a way to cancel looking at a terminal, so you don't get stuck in these sort of situations. Well, looks like I might have to break a few things here. Or just refresh the game, I guess. There we go.
Maybe getting closer, but
Shut up.
Scan this. Use this.
Cool doors, but ain't a bit too excessive.
Security's too good.
Yeah, but not good enough for a bobby pin. It's probably just some loot. But some interesting loot nonetheless.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, there's some loot in here, alright. Those military ammo bags are going to be very useful to us real soon. A gold? Not gold bar, it's just gold. Some ammo boxes, 50 cal fusion cores, yay! 10 mil, some Rad-X. That's cool. 45 cal. Alright. Take this bowler hat. holding block. Well, that sounds fun. Ghouls.
Ready, sir. Target in range. We've got company. That's the last of them. We may have. You're going to regret this. Careful, sir. I don't think we're alone. Did you hear that? Well done, sir.
Holding cells? What do they need these for? The guy's foot stuck in the toilet. So, feral ghouls. Those are human brains in biogel. That's fun. These are observation cells. Well, that's insane. Convicted of serial killings in the DC area, not to be visited alone, security personnel required for all interviews. A22 shows higher brain function but weak constitution. We've been given him a high-protein diet and started sessions of electrotherapy to treat his muscles. It shouldn't be long until his brain survival rate for the procedure is no longer at risk. Convicted for arson. Burned down a courthouse, leaving 3 dead. Only approach when sedated. Family medical history of dementia. Brain health is likely to decline or skew data. Recommend for termination. Wow, that's messed up. 22. Convicted for murder of a waitress prone to sudden outbursts of violence. Recommend subject be restrained at all times or sedated. Highly emotional. Currently on a cocktail of antidepressants and anti-anxiety. Dr. Asselford is starting psychiatric sessions to further see if she's a good candidate. Good candidate for what? Convicted of second-degree murder while under the influence of alcohol. Alright. Subject displays high intelligence and knowledge of tactics. Slight signs of PTSD. Ex-military convicted of second-degree manslaughter. Assault resulting in hospitalization and later death of a victim. Subject is highly intelligent and proved to be mentally sound. Approved for candidacy. Wow. And then holding block B is blocked off. That's pretty messed up. Well, that's unfortunate. We'll have to ride the elevator with him. Right, so we took this elevator down. Now we're in like some sort of medical facility? These are actually decontamination arches. If you walk through them, you actually lose all your rats. It's pretty cool. You can make them yourself too. I think after you complete this DLC.
I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
Some sort of RoboBrain R&D and brain extraction. So this is what they're doing. They're extracting human brains to make RoboBrains of convicts with possible psychiatric issues. So that explains why some of the RoboBrains are either kill on sight or psychotic. Well, that's pretty messed up. Maybe they should look for work somewhere else. This sounds like a nice place to work at, huh? Jeez.
Robco Sales and Service seems the perfect innocuous place for a military installation.
And a lot of these people have become ghouls now because they've been here for so long. And Deathclaw skulls? Okay, then. That's pretty disturbing. It's been a little too quiet lately. Aha. That'll be why it's been so quiet. They've been gearing up for a different enemy. Take out those turrets. And an incinerator and what looks like a morgue. Lovely. Well, at least that guy went out on his own terms. Drinking whiskey when the apocalypse happened. This wouldn't be the first time we've seen an incinerator, but a medical one? Yikes. So obviously, even Robco's not exempt from doing heinous things. These are where they make the RoboBrain bodies. And then we saw firsthand how the extraction works.
Here.
Alright, we're going to save here. So we made it